Welcome back to Ronathan Comments and Contemplates. Let's jump right into today's video. Some exciting news for Marvel Champions at Gen Con Online this past weekend. They announced 4 new hero packs and a new campaign expansion. But before we get into Marvel Champions, the X-Men have landed in the FFG universe. That's right, they are coming to FFG with their new game, X-Men Mutant Insurrection. It is a cooperative dice game, which is definitely a selling point for me and my wife as we love playing co-op games together. She loved Thanos Rising, so I think this might be worth a shot. It's possibly based on the same mechanics as Elder Sign. Hopefully it's not a direct reskin of it, but if that's a selling point for you or not a selling point for you, then so be it. But also, I don't know if artwork is also a selling point for you. It's going to be original for this game. So, now that I've updated you with the X-Men coming to FFG, let's move on to Marvel Champions. And the 4 new hero packs that are coming are Ant-Man, the Wasp, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch. Also, with a new campaign expansion, The Galaxy's Most Wanted, featuring Groot and Rocket Raccoon. Let me tell you my thoughts first on the Ant-Man and the Wasp hero packs. As we're going to see right here, guess what? You have Scott Lang, which is your alter ego form, but you not only can transform into one hero, you got 2 hero options. That's right. You go from Scott Lang to Ant-Man again, aka Giant Man. Well, how are they doing this? Well, they're going to take a page out of the Transformers trading card game book right here, and they're going to make that character card foldable, so it's only one card for you where you have your alter ego and your 2 hero forms. I'm assuming that the Giant Man's going to be on the one side while you'll have whatchamacallit, Scott, did I say Scott Hall earlier? Maybe. Scott Lang, Scott Lang and Ant-Man, the smaller, tiny Ant-Man on one side. But that is not all. The Wasp in her hero pack as well too. Guess what? She's going to go from her alter ego to Mini Wasp to Big Wasp. So we got 2 heroes that are going to have this transform ability, and that is exciting to me as to where you and your other player that you're playing with can both get that feeling of transforming. What do I like about this? Well, I always like new mechanics, and there's just something about that tactile feel where it's just really just tangible, where it's just like you move and you transform. So if any of you have like those feelings when you play games, this is something that's going to be out there for you. But excuse me. Whoa. Went through puberty there for a second. But the thing I also want to touch on too is in all 4 of these new hero packs, they have these team up cards that are going to incentivize you for playing together as a team. So pairing up Ant-Man and the Wasp and Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. So that's exciting to me that they're thinking about, like, oh, how can we link up these team packs together? So that'll be something going forward that's really cool, where you can set up your own scenarios. Maybe the game feels a little bit more refreshed, that it has a little bit more purpose, that, oh yeah, Ant-Man should team up with the Wasp, as opposed to Ant-Man teaming up with a random hero that they haven't released yet. But anywho, the other thing I want to talk to you about is the new campaign expansion, The Galaxy's Most Wanted, featuring Rocket Raccoon and Groot. Alright, finally, we get some Guardians in the mix, which means down the road, we could possibly be getting Star-Lord, Gamora, some of the other Guardians, Yondu, etc., and dare I say, Thanos scenario pack. Is it up there? Did I turn that one? Yeah, I think it's that way. Yeah, it's that one. Somewhere around there. I forget where I have it all lined up. Which my wife makes fun of me because Thanos is on my man crush list, but it's mainly Josh Brolin. So coincidentally, one of 4 dudes that are on my man crush list, all 4 have been in the MCU. So if you want to play a fun game with me later, comment below, see which one is on my man crush list. And if they are, I'll respond with the yes and tell you why. So hey, we can have a little fun interactive game with that. But enough with that tangent. The reason why I'm geeked about this one is that it's adding a new market campaign where you'll get to be spending points that you earn. How will the market campaign work and unfold? I don't know, but as long as they keep refreshing the game with new ideas and different ways to get your equipment, where now you're spending resources differently other than the cards in your hand, where you actually earn resources by doing things, seems to be pretty cool. Speaking of Guardians, the main reason why I'm making this video is because on Sunday, FFG released a print and play Ronin modular set. That's right. I won't go into the details too much other than it's a 7-card minion set. Some people may be excited about this and some people may be underwhelmed, and that's okay. What intrigues me about this set, with this print and play set, is not the character or the mechanics, it's how they released it. That is why I'm excited. And this is the second time that FFG has done it. Last month, they released Star Wars Destiny print and play, which is now a dead game, unfortunately, but reaction to that one was mixed. Some people were excited because, hey, they get to use dice from older sets, from like the first set block of Awakenings. You know, that's pretty cool. And then others were like, whoa, this wasn't play tested enough, and a lot of this stuff is overpowered, and they were upset just because of how imbalanced it is. Personally, I think this is a good thing, and here is why. Okay. Also, too, I'm going to link both print and play links for you below in case if you are interested in printing them out, if you enjoy those games or want to get into those games. However, the reason is this is about support going forward, not just organized play support. I don't want to touch on OP support because that's definitely helpful for our FLGSs. And also for companies just to keep, hey, new incentives for like tournaments and stuff. But it's the idea of print and playing at home. And this has come about since the pandemic and stay-at-home orders, since we're all trying to social distance and keep each other safe. This is something that I feel we can move forward regardless of whether this gets resolved or not. Okay? Now, I'm speaking to like my Dice Masters community out there. Like, how awesome would it be if WizKids released 1 or 2 new print and play cards each month from an older set, and maybe just some one-off characters that we haven't seen in any other sets. I haven't seen the Human Torch, or I haven't seen the Thing in any of the sets. How cool would it be if they just released, boom, a print and play card, and that can be used maybe not in official like modern age tournaments, but for golden age fun that you can have or at home. Maybe we could use some of the new mechanics on there. I mean, just something as simple as that. How cool would that be? And do I think it's a game changer? Yeah, I do think it is, a little bit. But I'm sure it would help companies sell more of their older product that's just burning a hole in the wall at FLGSs or sitting on shelves somewhere in some warehouses, right? It also opens up a new avenue for people who haven't bought product in a while, right? Let's say you've been out of Dice Masters for 2 years, but you periodically check WizKids' website because you're into like D&D, and so all of a sudden you see, oh, here's print and play cards from the old Uncanny X-Men set that I bought years ago, and I was like, wow, okay, there's a new card for Cerebro. Okay, I can print and play that and maybe bust that out again. So I think that this is an awesome idea. And this also goes for dead games as well. How cool would it be if a company just sends out a monthly print and play to support your dead game? Mind you that the game died for various reasons. Not enough people were buying it. They ran into distributing or printing issues, or maybe they just lost their license. But I mean, I'm pretty sure since they're giving this away for free, a company may or may not be responsible for this. And it would also incentivize their fan base who maybe still buy their other products to, wow, you know, I never bought this from the original set. Maybe I'll just buy some old product as well too. So I just think that this opens up a whole new avenue for all of our gaming companies just to support us at home through home play. And since we are discussing home play and we have organized play, well, it's time for all these companies to have an HP department. We got the OP department, now we need the HP department. Why are you asking this? Well, we're dealing with a pandemic, so we're not going to be able to necessarily play out at our FLGS store because they're probably shut down or they're limiting just only for purchasing. Two, I think this will also help out the crowd that's just only I play at home with my family and friends. So I think this offers up a new avenue for support for people who are just the home players and not necessarily the players in the store. And I also think that this is good for veteran players who haven't touched some old things in a long time, and they just have all this modern stuff that, oh yeah, I can bust out these print and play cards, and I can just use this old set that I haven't used in a few years and maybe get a refreshing new look at it. So my message out there to FFG, WizKids, and Upper Deck Entertainments is to create this department, reach out to your fan base for some print and play ideas, and let's do this. I think this is just an exciting thing going forward. Well, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for taking your time to hear my thoughts, and hope you have an awesome day. Take care. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.